Hello, and welcome to the LiveStream. Some World of Warcraft Classic for now. Not too sure what else I want to do. I just know that I haven't really had a chance to play the game at all today. Let me zoom this in so I can see my chat. There we go, that should be good. Where am I? Ironforge wants me to fly back to Stormwind. Then I'm gonna have to go and get my skills. So let's go ahead with that. I would ask how, everyone's doing, but there's only me in here, so I'll ask myself how I'm doing. And I'm doing pretty good. Oh, beers and banners. I think that's the guild I'm in. I just joined a random guild. Doesn't even matter.
What can I do for you?
It means diddly shit to me.
Safe.
But yeah, it's happening. Lots of people again. I was on earlier for about 15 minutes. Didn't really get a chance to quest or anything. But,
By the light of the moon.
it was pretty cool. There's quite a few people around. And again, it really captures, like I said, that vibe from back in the day. Hello, Theo. How's it going? That's the biggest thing for me. Haven't ruled out retail or the possibility that nothing gets played. But again, I gotta say, as brutal and as slow, monotonous as Classic can be, I'm trying to look at the big picture. I'm trying to picture this. You know, it's, I don't know, 6 months from now, a couple of months from now, and I'm playing World of Warcraft Classic, let's say with the Burning Crusade when it comes out later this year, and I just end up being able to set a bit of time aside every day to do some arenas. And then what would eventually happen, even if I only put in like a half hour, I would end up... Hello, Toxic. How's it going? I'd end up getting, some of the best gear. And it's as simple as that. It would be pretty good. Because then I would be on a roll, right? I'd have the best gear. Wouldn't have to do any of this crazy 3-4 hour raiding. And that's it. I could spend my times just roaming around, kicking the shit out of people. And then once the Burning Crusade comes to an end, like in a couple of years after it releases, I would keep my character on that server. I don't think I would move on to Wrath of the Lich King, as much as I did like that expansion. I mean, there's a chance I could. It's like I said before, every time Classic releases a new expansion, you can make a copy of your character and keep him where he was. So if you're like fully decked out in Classic, copy your character over, you might as well. Then you can go back on Classic. You can roam around, kick the shit out of people. You know how fun that is once you've been working on a character for 2 years? To never, ever have to grind. And all you get to do is just wreak havoc all over the place. Not too much, you? To me, that's a lot of fun. So that's why I'm still kind of looking at that big picture. If I play Classic again, it's a lot slower, it's more boring, getting to the mountaintop. But wow, once you're there, it is quite something. So that's what's up. Me debating on whether or not I want to do that, or not even bother at all. Still can't really figure it out. But I got some time to figure it out, because the next game that I'm buying that I'm going to cover isn't going to be until like MLB The Show. Oh, this is World of Warcraft Classic. A very popular game that's been around for 17 years. Or imagine a fully leveled up character that still can't defend themselves. I used to be an asshole. Well, I mean, I technically still am by nature. When I was playing on back in the day in Classic, I used to just roam around and kick the shit out of people. I mean, look at all these people. Tons of people. Not bad for a 17-year-old game. I mean, there's just people everywhere. Mage quarter, gotta go. Yeah, let me go get my skills first. First and foremost. Yeah, so that's the appeal of this game. You know, a lot of people, they like the instant gratification. They like the pew-pew and the bang-bang. Load up some Call of Duty, pick a map, giddy up, let's go. You get some instant gratification. For me personally, as much as I love Call of Duty or Battlefields and all that shit, I can't play those games 3-4 hours at a time. I can't do it. Whereas this game, I can. This game, I can PvP hours on end and never, ever get bored. Picture a psychotically massive world where you roam around. You can hide in the shadows like this, and no other people around me can't see me the way you and I see me, because that's my character. And you could just sneak up on people and just fuck them up. They never know what hit them. Like, to me, that is like, holy shit. That is so appealing to me. That I'm almost worth, you know, dumping all these hundreds of hours leveling up a character just to be able to do that. Moonfire. Just give me a second here.
Goddess, watch over you. How may I help?
Just buying my skills really quick.
Good luck, friend.
Alright, let's start off with this. What did we get? A little monotonous because in retail, like the newer version of the game, all this would be done automatically. There's no like different ranks of spells and shit. It's fucking ridiculous. But just bear with me for a moment until I figure out what skill the hell did I just buy. See? Regrowth 2. I got Regrowth 3. So I gotta do this. Drag it over. Make sure that's the spell. Rejuvenation 5. Wait, Regrowth. Sorry, I'm confused here. I'm tired as hell. Yeah, Regrowth 3. Rejuvenation 5. What's the worst game request someone told you to play? Probably Fortnite. But not so much being told to play Fortnite. Rather being told if I want to make it big. If I want to be big time streamer, bro. I gotta get on board with Fortnite. So I banned him. Because he just wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. After I told him, no offense, I don't like the game. Did you play it though? Doesn't matter. Maybe I was so turned off by the way it looked I didn't even want to try it. Right? Nowhere did I say people that play that game are stupid. I just said I don't fucking like the game. So probably that one. For sure. Okay. Cower. Don't really need that. Demoralizing roar. And I gotta set up my skills really quick. Enrage. Small 3. Yeah, small 3. I think I got a new rip or something. Hey, don't feel bad. I got 14,000 subs and I can barely pull in 6 people. It happens. And it has nothing to do with you necessarily. Trust me, there's a lot of fucking idiots out there. And they do very well. And then there's people that are good streamers and they get shit for views. It means absolutely nothing. It's all like luck of the draw almost, within reason. So it looks like we're good. You could see that this is a waste of time, but it's good to kind of, you know, make sure all my shit's in order. There, Moonfire rank 4, that's no good. You gotta bring that over. You would think, oh, why doesn't it do it automatically? Yeah. Don't get me going on that. I mean, it does it nowadays. That's part of the quality of life improvements that they've done over time. Thorn 3. Alright. I think we're finally good. Yeah, because in the beginning, this game is slow as piss. But man, oh man, once you're endgame, it's non-stop action all over the place. Hello, Bella. Thank you, by the way. You know what I'm getting at. Well, no. No game is going to make you get big on Twitch or YouTube or anywhere else. Only you can. You know what I mean? Dr. Disrespect could play Hello Kitty Adventure Island and still pull in some big views. I mean, it probably wouldn't be as big as if he was playing Call of Duty. But do you know what I mean? People watch streamers for the person, generally. Not so much the game they're playing. Like, when I watch Dr. Disrespect a little bit here and there, I could give a rat's fucking ass what game he's playing. Is he on? Is he talking? Click. What game is he playing? Who gives a shit? Doesn't even matter. Actually, as a matter of fact, he could not be playing a game. It could just be his big ol' fucking hair and sunglasses taking up the whole screen. He's not even playing a game. And I would still tune in to watch. Because it's him. Right? So that's why I never understand these idiots that go, bro, man, you gotta play this game, man, if you ever want to make it anywhere. No, I don't. I know people that stream this fucker and get 50, 60, 70,000 concurrent viewers in their live streams. Just as big, sometimes even more viewers than Dr. Disrespect. And the dude's not even funny. Right? So, that's how I know the game doesn't matter. And I always go back to that one guy that I sometimes watch who's a gamer channel. Doesn't even play a game when he live streams. It's just him taking up the whole screen. He gets 1,200 consecutive viewers at a time. So, exactly. You like watching Asian Andy. I have no idea who that is. Other than his name is Andy and he's Asian.
Greetings.
I don't think I've ever heard of him before. Because like I said before, and it sounds kind of snobby, but I'm sure people will understand, I don't have a lot of time to waste. So when I do spend it on myself to do something and have some fun, this is it. This is what I do. You're looking at it. I'm streaming. I don't have time to watch somebody else stream and get big and make money. It's like, bitch, I want a piece of that pie. You can have the whole pie, but I want the crust, and arguably the crust, it's the best part of the pie. Doesn't have all the diabetes and the sugar in it. Red Ridge Mountains, eh? Back to that. Let's go do that. That's a nice little area. Go do that for a little bit. And maybe, like I said, maybe, depending on time and shit, maybe I'll switch it up. Play a little COD. A little cold COD. Some raw COD. Okay, that's enough of that. What happened to those people that say they just found your channel? Exactly. What does happen to those motherfuckers? You know, that's actually a really good question, because I talked about it briefly the last time. But I want to talk about it again, because there's 8 people in here. So check this out. He's a Twitch streamer where people donate money to send a message said by Google Translate. Really? Oh. Oh, no, they do sometimes. Or that Missy girl. So here's what happens. It's actually interesting that you bring that up. So, like, for example, my channel, just saying, it grows. And it grows and it grows. But, as I've joked about it before, can't say the same thing about my live streams. Every time I live stream and I end a live stream, I've talked about this before. I get analytics, how many viewers I had at the most at any given one time, how many total views did my stream get, which is usually about 100 to 200 views. And if any new subscribers subscribe to me because of the stream. You'd be surprised. You might actually be surprised how many new subscribers I get. Maybe not on a daily basis, but on a monthly basis from the live streams alone. These are people that have never seen me before. They came in, they saw how monotonous and slow and, okay, I can be. They saw that. And they still said, this guy seems cool. Click. Didn't ask them to subscribe. You know, like those people that fucking beg all the time, they're annoying. You want to, like, karate chop them in the throat. Trust me, you don't need to tell people to subscribe. If they want to, they'll do it. It's 2021, folks. It's not fucking 2006. I probably have easily, since I started streaming about 9 months ago, between 300 and 500 subscribers, if not a little bit more, from just the live stream alone. Yet somehow, 9 months later, we're still sitting at about the same number. Roughly around the 2-digit mark, between 6 and 12 viewers. Some people could say, well, that's because most people that subscribe to you, no offense, they didn't subscribe to you because you live stream. I'm like, well, no shit, Sherlock. I'm talking about the ones that have. Where are those 300 to 500 people? Why am I not averaging 30, 40, 50 people? Do you know what I mean? So basically, my average viewers haven't gone up since I started streaming, ever. Hasn't budged. My channel, however, kaboom. It just keeps growing, multiplying. But the live streams, fucking dead in the water. It's just the way it is. But Ghost Pilot is a ghost for a reason. You don't see him. Stocky Rocky. To Phil, do you remember me? Sorry, I haven't been attending. I've been busy. Well, that's good. You got to keep up with school. School's more important than this bullshit. I subscribed to you because you had the only helpful video on Immortals. Oh, thank you. Oh, and that's the other thing. So, like what just Toxic just said. Nope, I'm here. I usually here. I'm just quiet. Hey, Phil. Hey, all. Hello. So, perfect example. You got Toxic Lab Gaming. He felt, you know what? I'll subscribe to this guy. I'll support him. He helped me out on a video for Immortals Phoenix Rising. Click. But now I'm playing World of Warcraft. Now we're just staring at a fucking brick wall. Real fun, isn't it? So the point is, just because someone subscribed to you and they like the video that you made on a certain game doesn't mean they're going to like every fucking thing else that you do, right? So that's the other thing too. I do like 1,000 different things, so I have people that subscribe to my channel for 1,000 different reasons. If I don't do that thing that made them subscribe to me in the first place, they ain't coming back for things that don't interest them, right? If all I ever did was live stream from the beginning and I got 14,000 subscribers from live streaming, yeah, chances are I'd have at least 100 people, maybe, per stream. Maybe a bit more, I don't know. But it would be a higher number. But still, between, I think it's about 300 to 500 subs I got. Anyhow, no idea what happens to a lot of those people that subscribe and then never come back. Who knows? It's kind of hard to say. Because I'm the same all the time, right? It's not like someone comes in and goes, oof. And then they don't like what they see. Well, then they don't have to subscribe, right?
See you later.
So that's probably actually the most confusing part. Not so much that the live streams aren't growing, it's that I actually do have people that find me for the first time. They actually subscribe, because I guess they liked what they saw and heard enough to want to do that. But 99% of them never end up coming back. Right? I can't do or say anything differently to make those people come back, right? Yeah, that's right. He's here. He's hiding. I mean, I'm sure if I did this for like another 5 years constantly, one would like to think, maybe at that point things would start to grow. But I've also seen that with other channels where they're such a slow channel, such a small, slow channel.
What can I do for you?
And then somehow something just happens and they just kind of kaboom. They just explode. I would consider my channel as a whole having exploded more than I was anticipating it to. But definitely not the live streams. The live stream part of my channel isn't even like 1% of what my channel is as a whole. I was, you know what I mean, not to be cocky, I was like, okay, well, look at what I've done in a couple of years on YouTube. Okay, 14,000 subs, whatever. Some people can get a lot more, some people get less. Cranked in almost 5 million views in a couple of years. I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. Made well over $12,000, $13,000. I'm like, okay, in the last year and a half. I'm like, that's some decent coin for me. Between, $600, $700, $800 to $1,000 a month. I'm like, all right, I'm rocking. I'm doing something right? That's not being conceited or narcissistic. It's actually happening. And all the time, not just once in a blue moon. It always happens. And then the money just keeps coming in. So you think to yourself, hey, I'll start live streaming. It's the same personality. It's still me. I'm not acting any different than when I do an upload. Maybe I'll grow at 10% of the rate, you know what I mean, that I do when I do uploads. Oh boy, was I ever wrong. Wow, that was a reality check. But it is what it is. Oh, I don't know. I mean, ultimately, in the end, it's not like I don't really understand. I understand why I don't have thousands of people watching me at a time. The only part I don't understand is the people that do subscribe to me based on the live stream, none of them ever come back. That's the part that's more baffling. But not subscribing or watching to begin with, I get it, because I am very different from your average streamer. And clearly, from the looks of it so far, that's not really a good thing. But I'm having fun. I'm just being myself. Right? So, I play games. They're a little bit slower. I stop. I chat a lot. I AFK for 5 or 10 minutes and stare at a bridge. There's not always headshots going on, It's kind of a different type of a stream, almost. But I've been fairly consistent with how I stream all the time.
King's honor, friend.
Like I said, Rich from Review Tech USA, if you've ever seen him. He's an older guy like me. He's only a couple of years younger than me. I think he's like 38 or something, and I'm like 43. So we're like the same generation. Well, he's got 1 million subscribers, and he talks about tech and sometimes a little bit of drama and, things like that. So very similar to me in some regards. He doesn't do, like, video game updates and stuff like that, though. Nobody else really does that. But he does, like, just tech stuff review. If a new phone comes out, new video game comes out, or whatever. You get the idea? Similar in that fashion. And like I said, he live streams. And when he live streams, he does a little bit like what I do. Just talk. That's it. It's a chat. It's a virtual chat hangout live stream. That's essentially what he does. He's not funny. He's not boring. He's just... Do you know what I mean? When I say he's not funny, I'm not saying he doesn't have his moments where you don't chuckle. I mean, he's not like a stand-up comedian. Like, to me, Dr. Disrespect is fucking hilarious, right? Nobody compares to him, in my opinion. So, if that guy's able to do it, Rich, and get 1,000, 1,200 people on average in a stream doing nothing, then I should be able to do 10% of what he does doing something. Because I'm chatting and playing a game. So, at least that was my thought. But like I said, after almost a year, it just hasn't grown at all. Whereas he didn't always live stream either. He just started recently live streaming, which is why I wanted to talk about this. But when he started live streaming, right away he was like, wow, I'm getting such great feedback and I'm getting a lot of support because thousands of people are watching him. But as a joke in my head, I'm like, bitch, you got 1 million subscribers. And you pull in 1,000 people a stream. Well, that's 0.01% of your subscribers. I've got 10, 14,000 subscribers. I pull in 6, 7, 8, 10, 12 subs. Concurrent viewers. Well, that's also 0.01%. So incrementally, I'm pulling in just as many viewers in my live stream right now than he is with his 1,000 people. Get it? Because he's got 1 million subs and I got 14,000. But he thinks that he's getting crazy support. Well, he is, but having 0.01% of your fan base watch you is really not that high. But again, he's not known for live streaming. That's a new thing he did. So he was able, because of 1 million people, it's all about numbers, right? If I had 1 million subscribers, I'd like to think I could pull in at least 200-300 people in a live stream. So, that's the thing. A lot of these big channels that get big, and it seems like they could just like fart in a jar and get 10,000 views. They started off doing all these things that get people to come to their channel, like me. 99% of all my views come from guides. How to do this, how to do that. How I managed to fix this. How this broken thing got fixed. And then it helps other people out. They all come in. They subscribe to your channel. Right? Very few people start off just doing random gameplay like this shit. And then blow up into the millions of subscribers. Very rarely. And unless, like I said, you're over the top funny. It's not gonna fucking happen. Is someone cursing the fans, robbing them of their money? Their memory of you? Yeah, I don't know. I'm here because I like supporting small streamers. And I like your videos too. Thank you. And that's generally what ends up happening. Is the regulars, the people that keep coming back. They're just people that like to hang out, and some of them are a little crazy because they say they rather watch me than PewDiePie or Dr. Disrespect. I think they're full of shit. But they keep coming back, so, you know. I always say if there's 10 people that can come in your stream, 100 can come. And if 100 can come, 1,000 can come. They're just not coming for a few reasons. They don't want to, or they just don't know you exist or that you're streaming. For a while, I was pulling in about 14 or 15 subscribers on average. But that went down the toilet because I changed when I stream. I was fairly consistent for 9 months every day, 2 p.m., 8 p.m. 2 p.m., 8 p.m. Like clockwork, as best as I could. Because real life comes first, right? And I did my best for that. And, I mean, I suppose it kind of grew. But lately, in the last couple of weeks, I switched it up. Now it seems like I start streaming around 5 p.m.-ish. Around supper time. So as soon as I'm done supper, I come up, I stream. I don't want to stream before supper. Like I've joked about before. Because then I'll be cranky. And that's just no good. You better watch it here because it's entertaining, or your quote here. You can add one more. This is literally my first time ever using YouTube to watch live streams. Run. Hide now. Welcome. Wait, who's full of fecal? What? How's it going, Tiny Traveler? Just out of curiosity, what were you YouTubing in the search that had my bald pumpkin head be like, hey, psst, check this guy out? I'm curious. I don't watch PewDiePie because it's pay to chat. Oh, yeah, I don't watch Dr. Disrespect unless it's a Rage compilation. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. Alright, what was I doing? An unwelcome guest?
Hello.
I think I've already kicked his ass. Yeah, that's what happened. I've already beat his face in. But yeah, like I said, this game, incredibly slow while you're leveling. Definitely gets, arguably, more exciting when you're PvPing. Like right now, this is a PvP server. There could be Horde coming in right now from anywhere at any given time. See that person there? That's a friendly player. That could have been an enemy. So that's where the excitement comes in. But when you're leveling and it takes a good couple of months to level up, get some gear, it's incredibly piss slow. Which is why most people would prefer to watch like Call of Duty and stuff like that, because it's giddy up, let's go. There's no fucking around. You queue up for a match within 15 seconds, you could have dropped 3 bitches by then. Right? What have I done in the last half hour? I've flown around, picked up a few fucking roses off the ground. Haven't really done much. Right? So that's definitely not going to appeal to a lot of people. But like I said, I play a lot of different games, and the concurrent viewers in the stream don't really change. Doesn't really make a difference. I honestly can't remember how I met you, probably through pity, you little fucker. The Batman videos are one of the tutorials. WoW live streams, I ended up finding you through the list of the stream. Oh, okay. Oh, I did put WoW live stream in my thing, eh? Yeah, because I generally use, like, generic tags, like WoW live stream, Call of Duty live stream, even though during this stream there might not be Call of Duty, because those are, like, games I flip-flop between, so I just kind of keep, like, the tags the same. I do try to personalize it a little bit better. Sometime from stream to stream, I've had quite a few people find me through typing chatting live stream. Like, literally, they typed that into the search, chatting live stream. They're like, you're like the only person that showed up. I'm like, yeah, because not a lot of people will name their stream like that. Well, sometimes I do want to watch you more than the big people on YouTube, because they're full of it. They think they're the best. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing, too. There's some people out there that they're amazing from a numerical perspective. Like, they're pulling in big numbers. But that doesn't mean you're hot shit. That doesn't mean you're special. But yeah, some of these people, they let it get to their head. And, I definitely don't like that. I find it boring. Even if a guy is kind of funny, well, I'm not getting anything out of this. What a fucking dingus. Fuck this shit. And I'm not gonna bother helping him again if he dies. Fuck him. And I think he died. Wow. Because he was a cocky shit. That's what happened. He pulled a bunch of people. And that's what I hate. Instead of, like, saying, hey, you know, you want to group up, he just goes ahead and pulls the whole fucking thing. But yeah, there's streamers out there, they're funny, they're knowledgeable, but they still have a shitty, messiah-like complex. I don't even know what that means. Long-term fans who turn to the dark side. It depends what you consider the dark side. There we go. Don't mind me, this cave can be a little, difficult if you pull too much. But we gotta kill 15 of these. Oh, in that sense. Oh, I've had a few. But they admitted they did it. Some of them did, not all of them. Some of them made fake accounts on purpose because they wanted to see what I was gonna say. Man, these guys hit hard even though I have decent gear. Why do I always have to be the one to instigate this shit? Hi. Want a group for the champions? I need. Come on. See what I mean? Like, most people are friendly when you whisper them, but I always have to do the initial, whatever you want to call it, conversation. But at least this way now, her and I can get credit for all the kills. It'll go by a lot faster. The trade-off will be we only get half the XP per kill, but we kill things twice as fast. Sorry, what? May want to like, or... Oh, you're saying people better like or... Broken thumb in the ass. Let's see. Don't mind me if I get a bit quiet. Just trying to focus a little bit. But yeah, after I'm done this quest, maybe, depending on how long this takes, which shouldn't be too long, I might switch it up and do like a round of Call of Duty or two or something. Because, I mean, I do like playing that game. I don't, however, really enjoy streaming it, believe it or not. So out of the few people I have in here, do you get annoyed if you watch a streamer, but he can't really talk to you much because he's busy doing something crazy like Call of Duty? Does that become frustrating to you as a viewer? Or do you understand that that person might not be able to do that? You'd be surprised how many people I've had go, "Hello, I'm here. Hello, can you not see me? No wonder your stream's dead, bro. You don't even respond to me." Meanwhile, the guy was in here for fucking 4 seconds. And I was, you know, kicking the shit out of like 3 or 4 people in Call of Duty. And I'm like, can you not see what the fuck I'm doing? Right? Oh, right, okay. So, but at least you understand, but you still have your preference. Yeah. But you don't get mad at the guy. If like even look at my streams. My streams of all streams. If there's 10 people in here, 12 people, and even half of those people are talking up a storm, oh man, my chat can just like, right? It can be hard to follow. But I just hope that, you know, people get that. If I end up hitting those kinds of numbers, 20, 30 people in the stream. That's why I always say do the at symbol, Philminator. Because then it puts my name in a big orange banner and it catches my attention if you need to get a hold of me. Like if you have like an important question kind of thing. That way I can at least try to glance. But I mean, who knows? You know, so far it's not going to go that way. But if it ever does go that way, I don't know if I'm going to enjoy it as much, in a way. Like, I'll be like, yeah, look at all these viewers, but if I'm only able to, like, take in every other person's message, I don't know. That's why I always wonder, like, people like Asmongold, who plays World of Warcraft, he averages between 50 and 70,000 people, but he always seems laid back. He's always, you know, carrying on conversations with people. But how does he keep track of the other 49,990 people in there? I just don't get how those people do it. Yeah. Yeah, like, even my streams, they're puny, but there's enough people in here that, you know, people remember each other. Like Stotts and Haruki, and you know what I mean? Like those regulars and Big Simp Tyrone, or whatever his name is, keeps changing his name. You know, so you have those regulars, and then if they keep coming back, well, then the people within the stream, they all remember themselves, right? And so, I mean, that could be cool. That's the real social aspect of it. Whereas if there was even 30 people in here with like even 50, only half of them talking, how the hell do you keep up with that? Like, it's, you know, like, I love Dr. Disrespect, but I know when I go in there, there's no chance in hell you're getting a peek from him seeing your messages. Like, it's just not going to happen at all. Maybe. Get out. Finish. Yeah, I mean, I might as well do this.
Well met. Be careful. Greetings.
Oh, he's a 25 elite NPC. I mean, I don't watch all of them. I rarely ever partake in his live streams while they're live. Sometimes when I'm in bed, I'm bored, I just kind of want to see what he's up to. You know, he's the kind of person I wish I could have been. You know, some goofy character. Actually good at a game, you know? Not just a one-trick pony. Because that's the thing with him that makes him so successful, right? He's got that little character, like his little gimmick. He's got his unique look. He's funny. You know, he's got his thing going on. And he's actually good at the game. Not only good, he's, like, been world champion a couple times. Like, you know what I mean? So when he gets all, like, cocky and stuff like that, like that one time, he's like, I'm not even gonna watch this, bitch. Watch this. You waiting for it? Bam. And he just twitches his gun, just like, boom, like that. And he headshotted a guy without even looking at the screen. Like, when you're cocky and you can actually back it up, and then you're funny while you're doing it, well, it's no fucking wonder. Most people are either good at the game, but they're not also funny while they're at it. Have you ever watched Shroud play? I mean, I like Shroud. I respect him. I like that he's just calm and down to earth and normal. But that guy's not funny. But he's not meant to be either. Right? What's the other guy? Tim the Tat Man? Tat the Tim? I don't know. I forget his name. Great person, I'm sure. Great Call of Duty player. But, you know, not to be an asshole, I can't watch him. You know? As good as he is at the game, I can't do it. Dr. Disrespect, the guy who got kicked off Twitch for God knows what, right? Exactly. Well, never mind nudity. For animal abuse. I don't give a shit about her fucking nipple slip. What about her spitting in her cat's face and all this nasty stuff? Slapping her, her dog? Like, wow, and it's all caught on stream? Like, how do you defend that? Like, actual animal abuse. Like, real abuse. You know? Caught. Not once. Not twice. Not thrice. Not quadruple. Quintuplets. Sextuplet. Quite a few times. But she's still around. But yet, Dr. Disrespect was apparently so bad, they couldn't even tell us why he got banned. Yeah, it's just kind of messed up. the whole cancel culture. And, you know, I'm not one for canceling people. I think everybody can redeem themselves. But I'm gonna say it, and I've said it a million times. But people like Keemstar, people like Alinity, don't deserve a platform. They do not. There's one thing to be a little cringy, a little edgy. It's one thing to make some mistakes. Like PewDiePie, I've talked about him because he's such a big household name. Everybody knows who I'm talking about, rather than, hey, you know that one guy there, and he does that, and people are like, I think so. Everybody knows PewDiePie. Well, PewDiePie has said the N-word a couple of times. Very terrible. But at the same time, when you analyze each individual person overall, and again, I'm not a fucking psychologist here, PewDiePie, to me, doesn't come across as a malicious person intending to harm people emotionally. Right? Whereas Keemstar does. And has even said it himself. I have the screenshots of his tweets to prove it. He said the exact same things as PewDiePie. But the difference is the intent, the context, and the maliciousness. 3 huge different factors. Same word uttered from their mouth. Same word. But completely different ballgame altogether. You know? Oh yeah, I forgot we do have to escort him. At first I was like, I think we're done. But I got distracted. No, we have to escort him all the way back. As you can tell, just trying to help her out there. Oh yeah, I mean, there's a lot of thirsty boys out there too. They see any girl streaming and they're like, "Oh my god, gamer girl," and they just salivate like they've never seen a woman before. You know? Yes, there's less women that stream, but they're out there. And some people act all like, wow. But had it been a guy, they would have been like, fuck that piece of shit. But because she's a girl, you know, like that expression, she can get away with murder, practically. And that's some real bullshit. Yeah, Biden has stuttered before. But Biden also didn't urge his people to scream out the N-word in a chat. Biden also didn't dox and falsely accuse someone of pedophilia. That's the kind of shit Keemstar's done. Right? And never apologizes for it. That's the thing with Keem. Doesn't apologize. There's no, you know, holding himself accountable for his actions. Nothing. There's a tweet I'll never forget by Keemstar where he says the N-word and the guy goes, Keem, your character's really racist. Easily just brushes it off, doesn't deny it, and says that's what you do when you want to arouse people, when you want to trigger people. Sometimes you have to do that. And I'm like, wow, that was like really bold, you know what I mean? Not even like denying it or anything like that. Whereas PewDiePie says the word and immediately looks super embarrassed. Oh my god, you know, and he's all like freaked out. Looks like he cares, you know what I mean? I'm not saying the guy's a saint. Who is, right? But I just mean like the attitude again. When you compare them, it's unbelievable. Yeah, one of the worst things he's ever done was that and falsely accusing someone of being a pedophile. and then doxing him on top of that. And that guy was a small-time streamer. I forget what game he played. EverQuest, or I can't remember. But now he's got quite a huge following because a lot of people support him. They're like, oh my god, you know, they felt bad for him. So Keemstar inadvertently made him, quote-unquote, semi-YouTube famous, if you will, kind of thing. So it backfired on him. I think someone says he apologized for it, but I never saw it. But it's also not hard to see people why they would like him, because there's a lot of people that are like him. Only he's a celebrity. Get it? So they see themselves in him. They're like, hey, this guy talks and acts the way I do, and he thinks the way I think. So it's really not hard to see how people can like him. Because no matter what you do in life, no matter how much of an asshole you are or how nice you are, there are always going to be people that are like you, and they're going to like you for being that. What surprises me, though, is he still has a platform. Man, this guy walks slow. Move it, Corporal. Oh, we gotta walk him all the way here. There we go. Two purple kitties prowling in the rain. Good times. I almost forgot where my drink was. I was like, what the hell? I was looking around for a moment and I couldn't see it. Oh, what to do next?
Light be with you.
But man, do I ever have fun with this game. But, as I've said, it can be slow as hell. Not always a lot of action. No, that's good.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
Oh. Oh, there we go.
Greetings.
I was confused for a second. I was like, what? Why isn't it working? Yeah, let's do that.
Go with honor, friend.
Oh. No problem. Thanks. Oops. Turn in Black Rock Bounty. Oh, right over the bridge. Well, I hope I wasn't holding you back. I always have... I remember there used to be a person, I can't remember who it was. They'd be like, how much longer are you streaming for? I'm like, well, I'm not too sure. I'm just kind of going by how I feel. Minute by minute. It's like, oh, because I can't wait to eat supper. I'm like, dude, go eat supper. You know? And then he's like, but there's like nobody else in here. I'm like, I don't fucking care. I treat live streams like an upload. Get it? When I upload and I'm doing a regular video, no one's talking to me when I'm playing. So treat this the exact same. Just with the side bonus that a couple of people can come in the middle of me recording. Because streams get converted to an upload, like a regular recording. Right? So to me, it's no
Need help?
different. My whole life, like I said, I played video games. Zelda, Mario Brothers back in the 80s. I wasn't on the phone with my friends going, hey man, so talk to me. I need people in here to watch me and listen to me while I play. You know? So it doesn't bother me any. I've streamed on Twitch for hours at a time with literally nobody in the stream. More often than you probably realize. Oh, yeah. Horde can be a little bit different, but they're still kind of okay, I guess. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, like I said, I do get views on my channel every day, every month. So there's at least that. This is kind of like I said, there's a bit of an ulterior motive too when I do these. Like right now I'm at 74 views. I don't have 74 people in here, but I've had 74 total views because I average about 100 views-ish a stream. Whereas a regular upload of World of Warcraft will only yield about 20 views. So right now, from a view perspective, even though it's still a low number, I've already quadrupled the amount of views I would have gotten had I just done this as an upload. You see what I'm saying? So not only do I get to chat live with people, but I get quadruple to quintuplet the amount of views. So, it helps the algorithm out, makes my channel more relevant, more likely to be discovered by more people, more subs per month, more overall views per month, more money. Even though these streams don't get a lot, they're still kind of helping my channel out a little bit. It's still doing something. Because if I wasn't doing this right here, right now, there's not really much else I would be doing. So I essentially stream when I would just feel like gaming on my own and not do much, because I've already uploaded like a bunch of videos today, some gaming news and stuff like that. Some pretty important information. I played guitar, I worked out, I went for my jog, I had supper, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I just feel like relaxing. Well, I could have just done this, what I just did with the people in the stream on my own, but I figured, you know, why not get an extra couple of views? How many overall views do I have? About 5 million in 2 years. And I get it. PewDiePie runs around, kills sheep in Minecraft, and he gets half of that in 15 minutes. But, you know. Oh, wow, that's way over there. Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. Billy Biglegs. Let me see. Just for the... Oh, see, I did it again. Every time I go... Well, you know, it's coming around that time now. I always look, and I've already been streaming for an hour. That's as much or more people than in a Queen concert. Well, yeah. It is. But a Queen concert will get a lot of people every time. I don't get a lot of people every time. I'm kind of like a one-hit wonder on YouTube. I got a few hits, people keep watching them, and that's what keeps paying me the money. It's like if you think of the rapper Vanilla Ice, you think of the song Ice Ice Baby. He's just kind of known for that one thing. It's just the way it is. Me, sort of the same thing. I got a couple of thousand videos up on YouTube, and just a very small handful of them garner so much attention. Like my how to download games on an Xbox in power saving mode there while it's turned off. Well, that's pushing 250,000 views, and I just uploaded that video a year ago, and it's already made me almost $1,000. That video alone. Like, alone. It's nuts. Imagine if all my videos did that. Holy shitballs, you know what I mean? Like, wow. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and I'd rather not imagine it. I'm definitely not into that stuff. Big crowds and all that.
Hey there.
Pandemic or not.
Have a good one.
Wow, so that was slow. So in an hour, I essentially did nothing. I did a quest. I killed 15 enemies, escorted that one NPC out, and that was it. That's what an hour did. Wow. Crazy. Yeah, because it's 6:30. Yeah, I think I'm going to head off. Relax for a bit, because I do feel like I've been go, go, go all day. Bunch of recording. Really haven't had much of a chance to just kind of decompress, like I've said before. Like, this is relaxing. But when I don't stream, that's also like a different kind of relaxing. Where I don't have to keep talking and all that. I can just do whatever. I might play, I'm not too sure what to do, to be honest. I might try out, is it Dead Age 2? There's a new game. No, that I don't do anymore. No, I only stream once a day during the weekdays. Yeah, around 5 p.m. because like I said, I switched my schedule. I'm using that loosely. Because like I said, real life comes first with all my issues and how I feel. I can't always be like, like a job where I'd have one. Wouldn't be on disability. But I do try my best to be on around 5-ish. That's like a good... It's like a good, hour for me. I used to do, like I said, 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. But I've just been really enjoying going to bed around 8 p.m. I wake up a little bit earlier when I go to bed at 8. That's when I watch my South Park for a couple of hours. In the background, I play on my Switch. Play some Zelda or some Mario or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And that, I feel like it's like a decompressed time. Whereas before I was streaming from 8 till 10, let's say. And then I would stop streaming and I would just hop into bed and pass out. And didn't really feel well rested. Didn't really feel like I had a chance to just unwind. That was the word I was looking for. Unwind. And do nothing. So, now I'm going to do some more of that. Like I said, I might even play some more guitar. Or something like that. And who knows, I might come back and do a bit more of this. Might try to grab a few more flight paths. You'll know what I mean by that. Delatorum. But yeah, if you saw any of the stream there, I know you're playing as well. I went up in here, in the cave. I killed 15 people. Did the one escort quest with one person. That took an hour. That's crazy, eh? Because I was here, I was looking that up. You know what I mean? Like, it just shows you, right? Like that time commitment. Right? An hour, and I did not get a lot done at all. But, I had fun. It was still relaxing. So yeah, 5 p.m. ish. And then sometimes on the weekend. Depending on how things go. I sometimes stream like multiple bits throughout the day. So that doesn't really have much of a schedule. It's a little bit of a free-for-all. But yeah, I do, like I said, during the week try to have some little bit of consistency so that for the odd person that does want to watch, they have a decent idea of when I'm going to be streaming, whether or not they get the notification. Because I get that a lot too, eh? Where people are like, man, I would watch you more often, but I never get notified. And they're like, no offense, one day you're streaming at 4, the next day you're streaming at 5:30, so it's hard to catch you. And it's like, well, I get that, right? So that's why I try to have it closer to the 5 o'clock. But anyhow, I'm going to head off for now. Thanks for stopping by. And I should be around tomorrow around the same time. All right.